Please don't content ID match me just because I went to the bathroom with this song playing. Please, please. Can you do my Calc 2 homework, please? You don't want me to do your Calc 2 homework at this point in my life, unless Calc 2 is still at the level where they're giving you like, you know, 2x squared plus 4x plus 3. At that, I could still do that derivative, I think. I don't think I could integrate it, but I could do that derivative. But you know what? I mean, this is going to be annoying to hear as we just farmed the same character we literally just played, and I apologize, but calculus is it's a good lens through which to interpret your life, man. I think about that all the time. And by all the time, I mean earlier today, but not that consistently. Why? Well, I think, you know, I think people get themselves, sorry, Origin, Sad Walrus was right there. I think you get yourself in trouble, and a lot of people do, when you concern yourself with the derivative of your life instead of the integral of your life, man. I think your life is not, you know, the rate of change necessarily. I think the sum total of your life is the area under the curve. What does that mean? It means that don't think you're better than me just because you got 200 more kilojoules on the 90-minute ride. Because the area under the curve for me is insane. The integral of my plot is out of control right now. I got so much area under my curve. Your derivative's like high as hell right now, but that, you know, you got a long way to go if you want to get more area under the curve. That's all I'm trying to say. Right, we want to be skipping these. It's the most blessed run I've ever seen in my entire life, man. Huge. That's how you fucking do it. That's how you fucking... This is a scam. This is recreation mode. Karaoke, karaoke. Oh, we might be the GOAT, dude. Yeah, it was great. It's 10 stam for free. It's important to train and have fun. Early practice, perfect. Only thing that can make this better is early charming. Got some, afraid. Early charming would go insane. This could be the best ever. Let's not get cocky, though. It's pretty early, man. Wow, let's get cocky, bro! Chat, level with me on this one. I always say eat your vegetables even though the skill sucks. But if you do whatever you want, you tank a mood down. What's the benefit of mood down? Whatever you want gives you a little bit of energy at the expense of your mood. Alright, eat your vegetables. You usually get 5 speed. It's something. 2? Well, it's 1.5, really. Whip me on that one. Bottom is, oh, that's right, bottom is Maverick. It's like if you're the only person running your strategy, you get a bonus, which is like impossible. Free wit? I mean, it's nice to have the chance to get charming, but I'm going to friend max on this one. Maybe I can help out? That's usually how you get an energy bonus. Wit, a hint. Obviously, at some point, we're going to want speed, so go ahead. Who's your waifu? Don't call them waifus, bro. Sorry, that one's been in the hopper for a while. It's Char! No, it's not Charming, that's Lone Wolf, but whatever. We take Lone Wolf anyway. Lone Wolf before race 1 is kind of crazy. Who's your steed? Climb up on my big ass steed. Then I'm gonna ride, gonna smoke some weed. What is that? What song is that? Is that like Explosivo? Climb aboard my thick ass steed. It is Explosivo. Okay. They'll never make me hate you, Jack Black. They'll never make me hate you. Gotta be guts, man. Recreation was up there too, don't get me wrong. Why don't you try something new, Aishin Flash? I've never seen these events before. Dude, the energy is flowing, man. More of a Wonder Boy guy. No, no disrespect at all. I don't know. Maybe Target Insight is actually goated for us. My roommate whose mom got locked out of our college house. He would play Wonder Boy like 30 times a day on speaker because like headphones didn't exist in 2007. He would play it 30 times a day out of his room. I can't even. I think the song is pretty. Sorry, she got locked in. My bad, not locked out. Well, she got locked out of the house. She got locked into the room. She was locked out of the rest of the house. Am I a freak for never having had a weird roommate? Honestly, if I may say something positive about the internet and social media, I think people have gotten weird, don't get me wrong, but I think that it has also spotlighted weird behavior in such a way that people are better at hiding it now. In the pre-social media days, like, you just kind of, we all knew weird people who didn't know that they were weird, even though everybody else was like, wow, that person's kind of weird. Because they were never confronted with, like, their own weirdness, but reflected through the lens of another person's eyes. So I wouldn't be surprised if the number of weird roommates has gone down as people have become more and more paranoid that any behavior they take at a regular basis is going to lead to like them being isolated from their in-group. Like, there's some positives to it, for sure. I never had any roommates that were like completely insane. Just like, you know, slightly idiosyncratic. A lot of music-related ones. Like, if you're living in a shared situation and you get obsessed with a song, you need to get headphones. Nowadays, I think everybody has AirPods, which is fine, but like mid-2000s, Wonder Boy, and then I had another roommate, and I love him, but this is like almost 20 years ago now. He played Afterlife by Avenged Sevenfold, like 90 decibels in the house at all hours of the night, and then we would have to go like, I'd have to send him like an MSN message and be like, hey, can you turn it down? And he would be like, oh, you can hear that? And I'm like, yeah, man, obviously I can hear that. It's crazy. Like, it's insanely loud. Of course I could hear it. I don't belong here. I gotta move on here. Escape from this. Oh, yeah! I forgot about the roommate who we went out drinking, as one does in college. It was the summer, so he had work at like 6:30 in the morning. This is a long one, man. So he worked at an amusement park, essentially. Not a big one, but like I had a few rides. We went out drinking. That'll be relevant in a second. We went out drinking, drank way too much. I made it home to bed. I honestly don't know what happened to him. But I woke up at like 5:45 in the morning to like, tung, tung, tung. And then like he kicked the door, like our back door in, because he lost his house key and couldn't get into the house. And then he had to get in to like shower and change so he could go to work. And we were like, you know, if we were 35, we would have been like, what the fuck, dude? You just broke our door. But since we were like 20, we were like, that's hilarious. And it kind of was, to be honest. But then I remember like later that day, I was like, how was your day at work? And he was like, I was supposed to inspect the rides, but instead I just took a nap under my desk. And I was like, dude, that's not cool. Like, there's like kids riding that shit, man. You gotta make sure that all the bolts are on and stuff like that. Luckily it was fine, but like, you definitely can't do that, because obviously if something went wrong, like, it would have been a horrible tragedy, but also in the report, man, you would have been fucked. You would have probably gone to prison. Oh, man. Really funny guy. Like, and not even that weird. Like, actually one of the most normal guys that I lived with. But funny stories for sure. Guys, this might be the GOAT run, by the way. It's free energy, dude. 1-star wit incoming? Yeah, but like, it doesn't matter as long as you enjoy the game. Because if you enjoy the game and you don't get the sparks you want, then you're like, oh no, I get to play more of the game. We should all be so lucky, man. A noble... Dude, it's free energy. With Aishin Flash in your deck, you may never have to rest again. That's pretty good. I'm putting the chip in my cap, man. Home stretch haste, home stretch haste, mayhaps. Home stretch. I can't afford it. How is Speed Star, by the way? It's gold and speed, so I feel like it might be relevant, but nobody cares. That's fine. I'll just keep doing what I'm doing. I'm not upset about it. It's great. Oh, okay. There you go. I'm gonna stay on front for now, though. I don't know. I'm type B. That's fine. Ever been to New Brunswick? Once. Had sugar pie in at the Lord Beaverbrook Hotel in I'm gonna say that's in Sackville, New Brunswick. I was maybe 9 years old. Sackville is a funny name. I'm sorry to say I think Nova Scotia mogs it, but I will say at least when we were on the road trip to Eastern Canada and we got robbed, it wasn't in New Brunswick. It was in Nova Scotia at the Keddy Hotel in Truro. It wasn't like a mugging. It was like they broke into my grandparents' car while we were sleeping in the hotel. It wasn't like a violent crime, but still it was pretty inconvenient for them mostly. For me, I was just like, my Game Boy games. Hey, do something. Actually, you know what? From doing this on the bike, I'll tell you, we oftentimes come like 5th in the Saudi Arabia Cup. So I'm not even sweating that. I'm not even worried about that. That's common. You can type the glues, but this is a standard situation. She does exactly. She doesn't run miles, bro. She doesn't run miles. Many hands make light work. We'll never rest again. We'll lead as 2 kings, man. Oh, it's huge, I'm afraid. You ever been to Peterborough? Yeah, man. I know all about the Havelock Country Jamboree. And then that, you guys have like a... I'm not trying to be rude to the city. I'm being sincere. You guys have like a goated ice cream place, right? You have one of the best ice cream places in Ontario. Something creamery. I don't know what it's called, but I was reading about it in the newspaper. Look at all the valuable stuff I'm getting out of reading the newspaper, man. No, I'm not thinking of Belleville's Reed's Dairy. And I like Reed's, Kawartha Dairy. There we go. Reed's Dairy is, you know, it's got a quality all of its own. One of the best places to get an orange milkshake in Eastern Ontario, without a doubt. I need 2,000 fans. I would like... Guys, I need you to give me the straight dope on Nakayama Turf Hopeful Stakes. I feel like even though the prediction usually says I'll do well here, I usually do badly on it. But I oftentimes get suckered into it because of the fact that it gives you a huge amount of fans. Honestly, it's bait. All right, then in that case, I think we take the Nakayama Turf 2000 and try to maximize our training. That's my 2 cents. Oh, double hit me? Swinging Maestro, bro. Swinging Maestro. Late surger straightaways. You fucker. Nobody's doing it like me these days. How do we like this one? It's bad wit. I'm not resting if there's a chance to get an energy event. Give me this. Saved. One guide? No, because what the one guy said is also validating my own personal experience, where the prediction goes like, she's a top contender, and then I do the race, and she like comes in 12th every time. So that's 2 guys, but the thing is, I'm one of the fuckers. I'm one of the guys. I mean, when you're the guy, like, you'd listen to yourself, man. I think I should probably go back to pace now. You and your wife like the same horses? I don't know, Kate, what's your favorite horse? I know you're a rice shower fan. I don't know if anything else has like moved up or down in the rice shower. Yeah, I think you like El Condor Pasa too, right? Honestly, I have to say, I don't really have like, I don't have a favorite necessarily, but the McQueen runs are starting to feel like home. There's like a rhythm to them where I'm like, I know exactly what's coming up. It's not, she has a great ult for being on pace because it triggers like every single time. Very easy to do 600, 600, 600. The only reason I'm running Rudolph instead is because my second best legacy is a McQueen. So I can't McQueen in the McQueen. You end up with like a King Philip of Spain type situation, right? So I'm hoping to get like a good Rudolph, and then maybe Rudolph Rice Shower makes a goated McQueen or something. Ogre is nice and easy. Well, she's really hard because I haven't pulled her. The hardest part is putting the 16 digits of your credit card number into the game. By the way, you guys fucked me last week. Why didn't, when I was talking about what horse to take, why did you not tell me that Ogre Cap is the easiest one to get pumped? Then all of a sudden I show up to the Ludwig tournament and it's me, it's Apollo, it's Chiblee, and then it's like 12 Ogre Caps. Lots did. Everyone was typing, Suzuka, you gotta go Suzuka, no, don't go Suzuka, Apollo's doing Suzuka, you should take vodka. Oh, no, never mind. You're right. Oh, shit, what? We're fucking ass? If I knew it was going to be this bad, I would have just done the hopeful stakes, bro. You're right. It's because I had the support card. You're absolutely right. Alright, you got a good point on that one. She could still make it. She obviously cannot make it. She wasn't even close. This is a disaster. What's wrong with you? Get a life. Was that like 30 fans? 900 fans. We're caught in the cycle again. Next time we'll show them how the Emperor races. 10 energy down is like probably the best we could have done there. I think you should just wait here and give me energy. Gotta be done, bro. It's gotta be done. Optional G1s are harder than the career ones. Problem is, this was a... I'm skipping this one. Huge. That was a G3, sadly. Alright, she's back. The goat's back. You can't do it yourself. Ask an adult for help. Is it gonna happen? Are we finally gonna rest? I think it's gotta happen. 30%'s a slap in the face. How about some cutesy choreography? 10 wit for that, huh? 10 wit for the stupidest shit you've ever heard. Nah, we're still chill. We're still on pace here. We hit a little bit of a speed bump, but we're still on pace. Rainy weather race research. I honestly, for some reason, I thought that was going to give me energy. And then when I saw that it gave me a hint for rainy days, I was like, of course it does, man. Of course it does. Huge. Nah, man, we got to get Oni Pixel on this game. He would love it. I'm sorry, I can't not. We're going to get 2 to orange off this if we don't fail. Huge. It had to load the cutscene. He would love it, man. He would love it. 51-51. It's not so bad. I want. What's better, chickpeas or lentils? I'm sorry to say, I think it's chickpeas by a mile. Can I see? Did I get target in sight? I did. Don't get another one. Prepared to pass speed start. Give me some energy. I like lentils, by the way, but I'm definitely, I prefer chickpeas for sure. We'll watch this one. We're back. We're back for cinema. It blew my mind when Chibli told me that keys are cheaper than cases now in Counter-Strike. I mean, he didn't say cheaper, but they're like... Cases are no longer like 13 cents and keys are 250 or whatever. That blew my mind. I come from an era of Counter-Strike where cases were literally glue and keys were expensive. Keys can't be traded anymore. Valve said, why take 30 when I can get 100, I guess. Didn't cases drop every match? Probably like... After every match, like 2 to 5 people in the match would get cases, for sure. They changed the drop rates now? What are they now, man? Not anymore? 1 case a week? Holy cow. It's capped at once a week? Oh, no wonder the prices are going up, man. It's supply and demand. Holy cow. Never say, by the way, I'm not a good friend. When Chib was doing case openings, I just sent him all my cases. I was like, I'm not using these anymore. He probably got trash in him anyway, because they always give trash, but... Plus, I got to see him open them. No ults? Dude, they're fucking gaining on me, bro! Come on! She's got it, she's got it. She's clean with it, she's clean with it, she's clean with it. Where's the ending? Ooh. Huge. I mean, we're not losing a race to Mejiro Ryan. She might actually be the most glue horse in the game, to be honest with you. Sinvicta, are you still here? Your horse is pissing me off. Like, in a complimentary way. He sent me a screenshot of his horse that he uses for Legacy. Come on, man. 3 speed, 2 long, 3 unique. It's a cool fucking world out there, man. That's crazy. That's really good. Gotta be done. No. Yeah. Still need... We're gonna need the power to come up. That's the only thing that doesn't get hit by inspiration. Is there anything you want to do? 30 energy! Kate, are you watching? That's 30 energy from this event. It's crazy. It's aura. Don't train power too much. Geodizzy, you ain't got to worry about a guy like me. I'll tell you where, like, the Ura finals are in the bag. The only question is sparks, okay? I go 600, 600, 600. Because it doesn't change the odds of you getting the spark you want. It just means if you get the spark you don't want, which would be power, that spark is better. Plus, a 3 spark power, that would be great, because then I could use it to farm a power spark later in my life. What, did she just start late? Is that like her whole thing? 1100 increases the chance. Okay, Barry, why don't you do some runs and get to 1100 stam? And let me know how your career's worked out for you. Let me wait when you're struggling to not become glue on the Sasuke Ko in classic year. Let me know how it's going, okay? Unless they do a marathon, your speed is not going to get you there, man. They're not going to get you there. 1100 and 600 are the thresholds? Yeah, man, we know. That's all people have been typing for 3 weeks. We're literally talking about that right now. We know it, man. Are we going fact for fact? Are we doing a knowledge spread? Like, what's going on here? You don't want to go fact for fact with a guy like me. You know, you think you got like one fact over me with your sick ass spread. All of a sudden, I'm saying some shit like, I don't know. I don't really know that much, to be honest with you. Hit you with some prosaic shit like, did you know Cleopatra lived closer to the modern day than to the building of the pyramids? And you're like, yeah, we all know that. And I'm like, yeah, well, we all know octopodes is the preferred way to say plural of octopus, but you could say octopuses or octopi. You just keep typing it anyway. You keep typing shit like tomatoes a fruit, not a vegetable. She hates ulting, man. Don't type it, Chad. Don't type it. Don't type it. Don't type it! She only ults when she passes? That's what I'm telling you not to type. Don't type it. We have a track record, okay? It's a method that works. Kikuka show incoming. You would never make it, man. You'd never make it out here. Summer camp. Double wit into summer camp? Oh, double wit into summer camp any day of the week, man. That's huge. Yeah, we'll take it. We'll take it. Scammed. Scammed? A little power. Scammed once more, I'm afraid. It's wit and then the best available, I think. Energy, 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 energy. Give me energy. Eat more and bulk up is power. Take a break is, I think it's stam, weirdly enough. You think it's energy. You're going to say it's energy. Go look it up. It's not energy, okay? I promise you it's not energy. Huge. It's guts. Ew! That's right, you're sharp as fuck. 70? 70? Give me 70? 30. You're scamming me. You are scamming me. You're giving me 10 energy, though, and I'm loving you for it, okay? More power? We need the director to be there for the end of the day. Carrots, carrots, carrots. Mood down. What the? Isn't she supposed to give me some free carrots or something? She's literally trolling me, man. You don't have enough power to get the carrots? Oh, brother. What do you need for that? I mean, homestretch haste is pretty. You know what? Actually, we might want to go stamina path. Wait, not preferred position though. We don't have hydrate? Oh, man. I mean, firm is pretty good, honestly. I think so. Give me skills. Maybe a firm. Is it a standard distance? I don't mind picking up 2 highly good greens. Not a standard distance though. I'll probably save. If they think we're a top contender. Yeah, that looks good to me. Holy shit. They love me, bro. Watched you play this for days. I have no idea what's going on. There's a lot going on in the game. At the core loop is... Oh, she late starts every time, bro. This is a slap in the face. The core loop is very simple. You're just basically hanging out with your friends, and every once in a while you race each other. Ooh, for when the training event is guts, by the way. Let me see. VIP Daniel. I'm gonna pass on this one. I don't think it's bad, but I'm gonna pass on that one. And I'll tell you why. First off, I think the emote is just an emoji. So I have a little aversion to it. Secondly, I have a higher barrier to entry to add to the stream. Any emote that could be used as like a Krungo analog or something like that. So I don't think I could put ooh in here. Chat they haven't earned ooh, honestly, because they don't chat in good faith most of the time. Huh is good, because sometimes you'll say, you know, something that if you take it in the worst way possible, people would be like, wait, mask off moment? And then they put huh, and you take a little psychic damage from the huh, but you also get to see a cat. So you're like, it kind of comes out in the wash. Let them put their little cute pictures in chat, as long as I get to see them as well. She's gonna make it. What happened to Eog? I have no idea, but I'm assuming that maybe they made a better version and deleted it off of BTTV without asking the streamer first. Because I think I saw Eog, like an Eog in Kate's chat. So it's still around somewhere. That's an ult. You passed enough people, that's an ult. Now you're getting passed. Pass her again so you can ult. There we go. This could do it. Please. Gold ship is like she's dog walking. Did you see her, the length of her stride? Never mind, we own you. No, she owns us, we own her. She owns us, we own her. She owns us, we own her. She owns us, she owns us. Her stride length is just, it's unbeatable, man. It's unbeatable. I don't think we're going to get legendary status on this one, but it's okay. But we still might. Classic year, late October, full energy. We do one training, then we do the Japan Cup. Then we do one training. If we win Japan Cup and Arima Keenan, we're chilling, man. Otherwise, we got to throw in the Arima Kel. Do a progress report or whatever. Who knows? Who knows what that shit even means, to be honest with you. Speed by a mile. What does legendary status do? Score, basically. Just your score gets higher. I need swinging maestro, man. You watched the home run derby yesterday? Yes, sir. Cal Raleigh goat tour? Nah, I didn't see it. Did Cal Raleigh win? Yes, he did. I knew it, man. I knew it. Pacific Northwest supremacy. When's it gonna leave that 2-bit franchise, the Mariners, and come play for a real team like the Vancouver Canadians? Take that back. Oh, man. I don't even know who do the Vancouver Canadians even play, man. I like the idea of taking my kid to like see a baseball game. I think she's gonna be like bored out of her mind. But like, who do they play? Is it like a Harlem Globetrotters thing? Like, do they play against the Washington Generals, or is it like, are they part of a feeder league for the MLB? They're a farm team. Oh, okay. They feed the Blue Jays at high A? What's high A is below AAA? So it's like MLB, AAA, AA, high A? I mean, I don't know shit about baseball. I'm not going to be a snob and be like, oh, I can't watch high A baseball. They're only in the top, like, 1 in 10,000 baseball players. I need to see the 1 in a million. Like, it doesn't really matter to me, I guess. The whole scheme of things. You can do it. Oh, she can do it by a mile, man. Ah! Nah, we're chill. That's big. 50K? Oh, that's huge. So that's the we put the ult in the bag. We should level, if possible, our friendship with the director so we can get the highest ult level that we can. And then we got 1 turn till the Arima Keenan as well. Give me speed. That's not too bad for power. I'm a little worried we're not going to hit our power threshold, man, but I think we probably will. You're goddamn right. Okay, what's she saying? Speed, violence. Dude, rip Dr. Disrespect. You would have loved Umamusume, man. That would have been a fucking movie on this website. Well, it is what it is. I got 100 copies of the Dr. Disrespect autobiography I've been trying to offload on Facebook Marketplace, but I'm not getting a lot of bites, man. I'm not getting a lot of bites. I'm fucked. I'm taking a bath on this one, man. Let me think about it. Am I crazy to think? I don't know. I feel like we're often in first. Sorry, man. I know I just don't like to buy a stam skill that doesn't feed either Gourmand or Swinging Maestro. It's just rough. Daniel, can I apologize, Daniel? Let me give you my perspective on how the Thai guy drama went in your stream today, okay? I see a message from a first-time chatter that says, Daniel, did you ever explain why Janelle's friend left Sequester in Season 6? I added them and said, let's start the race here. First, let me see if this is not a standard distance. How do they like us? Top contender. You're goddamn right. I added them sarcastically and said, wait till Dan's done with this Discord call and then ask him a few times until he answers. I just thought it was fun. I got a few +2s. It brightened my mood a little bit. I didn't think too much of it. I went upstairs to help get my daughter ready to go to day camp today. I come back 35 minutes later and all hell is broken loose, man. I guess. He took me seriously and started haranguing you to answer the question. You went off on him and banned him. He defended himself by saying that I told him to bug you about it. You had him on the Discord. I came back and it was like a bomb had gone off in the chat, man. I wasn't even around for it. I was cutting up strawberries upstairs. I'm sorry, man. If I had thought there was even a 5% chance it would have gone down like that, I would not have written the message. I thought I wouldn't even have entered into my mind that it would have gone down like that. That's my bad, man. You'll train your horse on a 5 though? Yeah, that's right. That's right. You used to live in a van? Yeah, I know. I've seen Nomad Land. What's the lady's name? The Jokel were. Has anyone here actually seen Nomad Land, or am I the only person who tanked it outside of people that watch like every Best Picture winner for like a list or something? Nomad Land lady who is not Frances McDormand. What's her name? Swanky! That's it. Dude, where's Swanky's Best Supporting Actress nomination, dude? It was a weak year, too! It was a weak year. Swanky could have been maybe consensus 3rd favorite in the category, man. I did not like Nomadland. Explain the joke. Swanky, in Nomadland, it's basically a movie kind of about van life. And they have a few professional actors and actresses in it, but a lot of the cast is populated by real, like, van life figures, which is actually really interesting. But the joke is essentially, wouldn't it be funny if Swanky got nominated for Best Supporting Actor or Actress? But really the point of Nomadland is that it's boring as fuck. Like, it's insanely boring. And I'll watch a boring movie with like a good heart and like a life-affirming message or something, but this is legit like molasses. We win these. We win these by a mile if we win them by a nose. Watch K-pop Demon Hunters, the songs are catchy. Yeah. You know a hunter's work is never through. We're making nickels, we're making moves. The only way we know how to do is to work hard, play hard, work hard, play hard. Yeah, I've been bumping that all week, man. I've been bumping that all week. Let's eat some food, Queen. Good health. I want you to eat healthy. Let's eat some food. I'm sorry to try hard. We need to raise our friendship with the director. Because we need it to be a higher level for us to raise our ult as much as possible. Deluxe carrot hamburg steak! Nummy. That's huge, man. We need this power. We need this power. First, we're going to get the power. Then we're going to train power one more time. Then you're going to give me a level 2 ult. Then you're going to give me inspiration that gives me at least 50 speed and 50 stam. Here we go. There's my fucking ult. There's my fucking ult. It takes a minute sometimes because I think she's doing something for Valentine's Day. I don't read all that garbage, okay? And then where's my inspiration? It's next time, okay. Next time. I gotta get you to orange, I'm sorry. This is probably a bit of a suboptimal training, but we gotta get you to orange. Our wit is too high, man. I mean, you could do it, but I'd rather rest so we can train the things that really matter. All refresh. That's what we like to see. That's what we like to see. Inspiration me? Inspire me? Inspire me? Inspire me? Tomorrow. Tomorrow you're going to inspire. Oh! This is... Senior year's going to go crazy, man. Senior year's going to be a movie. 50 speed, 50 stam. 50 speed, 50 stam. You imagine the kind of person who's reading all the text in this game? Yeah, they're halfway through their first career right now. Oh, that's... I'll take it. I'll take it. Level 3 ult me. Not necessary. Honestly, let me check out how you do. You're in the orange. That's all we need to know. I'm going speed. Kind of need to go power too, though. I'm going power. You're already at 600. You're already chill. We're going power, even though it's supportless. Speed trains power. Yeah, but I need to increase my rate on power. I need to increase my rate on power. So I need to, if possible, I'd like to level up the training. We are going... I still don't have the stam skills that I'm looking for. But at this point, we may not get them. So you know what? Slightly decrease the fatigue early race. It's cheaper. And then it's the Arima Keenan. Wait, did I... No, it's not. It's not even. That means I still have the Japan Cup and the Arima Keenan left to go, which is goated, man. You're basically a PID controller playing this game. Can I say that I think that's true? And I love games like that. It scratches an itch. A game that's basically like the loop of playing it is just following a flow chart, like being like the main function of a computer program going through a switch statement and then figuring out like where you land. I like being a human bit, basically. I like it, man. It looked for a second with the camera like she wasn't moving at all. You'd be such a good ant. Low key, I actually think I would be an awesome ant. Why? I'm trying to think of the way to explain it that doesn't sound like I'm glazing myself, because I really don't mean it to glaze myself. My job is insanely easy, but I'm not allergic to hard work. What I'm allergic to is annoying work. Like, if you ask me, like, hey, can you help me move? I would do it in a heartbeat, man. As long as my role is lifting boxes. If I could lock in for like 3-4 hours and load boxes out of a trunk into the right room of the house where you want them, that's my dream. If helping you move, I need to assemble some furniture or pack a box, not interested. I would rather do 8 hours of moving boxes than like 3 hours of packing or assembling furniture. As long like grunt work where you can just go head empty, worker B, exactly. That's what it's all about, man. taking shit from like one place and putting it in another place is the dream. It's like this weekend I had a little bit of time in the morning before one of my daughter's activities. I was like, I'm gonna dump these hockey cards, but I don't know what to do with them. So I took out the hockey cards, I took out some plastic bags, I took noteworthy hockey cards. None of them were very good, to be honest, but like I took Canucks players, because they're from Vancouver, like I'm local here. Connor McDavid, Austin Matthews. This one's got a little piece of some no-names jersey on it. So I had a pile like this of some good ones, and a pile like this of some trash ones. Spent 20 minutes putting them into Ziploc bags that were like a couple good cards on the front, 28 garbage cards on the back. Distributed them to little free libraries around Vancouver. It felt awesome, man. And you know, it didn't feel like work. It didn't feel like work at all. Because it wasn't. I guess it was like it was a hobby on a weekend, but still. But then I dropped it off in a little free library, like 2 or 3 bags per little free library. And then at one of them, I saw an old lady walk up to it because she saw me put the shit in the library. And she did one of these. It was like looking into the glass. And I was like, keep walking, lady. Yeah, it's not a book. Have you seen the books that people put in the little free library? They're straight garbage, man. Sudoku books with like 80% of the puzzles already done. Keep walking. Some kid is gonna open that library and be like, whoa! Oh, that's fucking Connor McDavid! That's a Connor McDavid card. And they're not gonna know that the rest of it is straight ass. And even the Connor McDavid card isn't even that good. But they're like 6, man, so who cares? They're gonna be like, they're gonna remember it as like it's a treasure hunt, man. Someone put like 10 Visit Greece books in my local little free library. Little free libraries legit kind of piss me off. I like them because I think it's unified with the urbanist principle of enriching the city in which you live. But I do want to say the books in them are like 98% shitty. Nobody wants your old Lonely Planet book from a place that you went on vacation to like 17 years ago. Like half of those restaurants in Dublin are not even there anymore. And also, the fact that they call it free pisses me off because the library is basically free. A library card is like, I think it's $9 once, and if you tell them you're unemployed, they'll give it to you for free. The big library is already free, okay? So I think let's rest here. So it's really like, are you gonna speed? No, I don't know, we gotta train power. Anyway, the little free libraries just, people put garbage in them. And I'm biased because I used to work at Goodwill, and people would do this like altruistic garbage where they would feel like they're like, oh, I'm not the kind of person that wastes things. So instead of throwing my garbage in the garbage, I'll take my garbage to Goodwill. And then maybe like a human being that I have no respect for will be like, yeah, I want to wear this piss-soaked dress. So like every single day, I mean, that's a bummer right there, to be honest with you. Every single day when you open the store, there would be like cardboard, like they were too ashamed to pull up with the things that they knew were garbage. So, yeah, just send it, man. Unless Wit's, maybe you Wit today instead. They would drop it off overnight, and then you would open it up and be like, oh good, trash. Like it's not, trust me, it's like when you drop off your mold-infested clothes to Goodwill, they're not like, let's send this to the dry cleaner really quick. Like that shit's going straight in the garbage, you're just adding in extra steps. So I think my personal thing is like, I try to be honest. We do give a lot of stuff to like thrift stores, but if something's trash, I throw it in the trash rather than like giving it to somebody else to throw in the trash for me. And then I can tell like all my friends, oh yeah, we never throw anything out. We always, I got an old cotton candy tub. I turned it into, every time I get takeout, I turn my takeout container into a pot to put plants in. Look at my garden. There's a fucking 150 potted plants out here in old Chinese food containers. Anyway. Speed is... I'm sorry, I gotta get... No, we have to rest. This is a resting situation. So fucking annoying. That's the thing. People they're always like, don't throw that out. Oh, finally the skill I want. Don't throw that out. You could reuse that. Okay, but what about when we order sushi again next week? I'll rinse it out and put it in the recycling. Don't get me wrong, but I can't be. At some point, I'm gonna have like 50 fucking reusable plastic sushi containers here. What am I gonna do, man? They just keep making them and sending them to me. There's nothing I can do. If you could tell the factory to turn off the presses, then we would get somewhere. Stop eating out so much? Bro, eating out is virtuous. You're supporting your local ecosystem, your local economy, cultivating an urban environment that you actually want to spend time in, instead of just like neighborhoods of endless fucking commodified houses with 8 Amazon boxes in front of each door. No, nephew convinced himself that being frugal is virtuous and injecting money into the local economy is actually evil. They really got you on one, nephew. They got you on one. Chat, does her reserved nature give you stamina? No. All right, skill points. The thing is, we don't need speed. Maybe the skill points would be more advisable. That's huge. Don't 1% me on this one, man. You always need speed? We're not even in the same weight class anymore, if you're still talking about that, okay? You don't know who you're messing with, is what I'm trying to say. That's not even that bad. It's a resting situation. Save some for the tell-all book, Silent Suzuka. Skills me? You have to go swinging, Maestro. It doesn't even matter what we were working towards. Tokyo Turf. How do you feel about me today? I feel like it's been like half an hour since we were in a race, man. Misclicker? What did I click on? Did I not learn Corner Connoisseur that leads into Super Swinging Maestro? You didn't misclick, they don't know what they're talking about? Yeah, confirmed. Confirmed. You got a lot to learn about horses, guys. Is there a Mr. Click? I've seen it. There is, man. There's Adam Sandler, I think. Huge. Someone said best restaurant in Yaletown. That's tough, man. I don't want to answer because people are going to be mad at me. Not because I say the wrong answer, because they're going to look up the restaurant and be like, fuck you. The best, if you're on a once-in-a-lifetime trip to Vancouver, this is also where the Yard Podcast guys went when they came to Vancouver without me even mentioning it to them. So it's goated from multiple sources. Blue Water Cafe, pretty hard to beat. I haven't been in probably like 5 or 6 years, but the Blue Water Cafe is really good. What food is it? Half of the restaurant is like Western/European style seafood. The other half of the restaurant is like Japanese style seafood. So like sushi and sashimi. It's not fine dining, but it is expensive. It's not like, I guess it's fine dining. You can get like oysters and, you know, king crab and stuff there. But yeah. It's pricey for sure. Blue Waffle Cafe. Yeah, look it up. Blue Waffle Cafe. Tell them Tub Girl recommended it and they'll give you a table in the back. Do not go to the Blue Waffle Cafe at 3:01 a.m. Only reason I'm going to Vancouver is for a cruise. Yo, Disney Wonder Cruise to Alaska, my king. Disney Wonder Cruise to Ketchikan, Alaska, my king. Kate was watching a cruise video where many Disney cruises, well, like many cruises in general, leave from the port of Vancouver to go to Alaska. So it was one of those, and it was like a family of Floridians that were leaving Vancouver to go on their Alaskan cruise, and they weren't doing anything wrong, but it was kind of taking me out because they were vlogging like them eating dinner at a restaurant, and they were like, I don't know if this is like a thing all throughout Canada or maybe it's just Vancouver, but the kids eat for free at this restaurant, and I was like, no, man, that is not how that works in Vancouver at all, man. You pay for your kids to eat it at like every place you go. You got lucky. Like the server that you had just said that kid's tiny. Like they're not gonna eat that much, but that's not dumb. It's just like, you know, you got one data point from the place you visited, and you're like, maybe the whole country's like that. Lord knows that's how I feel about Florida. I've met like, you know, 6 fucked up Floridians, and I'm like, damn, the whole state's cooked. The only difference is every time I bring it up, you guys are like, you're right, instead of teaching me like what you should be doing, which is that there's plenty of Floridians who are not insane. Which I'm sure is true, but I don't know, maybe they don't live in Orlando. How we doing on the Arima, Cal? Oh, we're doing great. The Florida thing, and it's not funny, is what you have to say, because there's like grievous injury and bodily harm involved. But it is kind of funny when you abstract it away from that and just treat it as comedy. It's insane to me that the train keeps crashing into cars, and the train company can't figure out what to do about it because Floridians just will not stop for the arms that go down when the train's coming through the crossing. You gotta know, at Brightline HQ, they're like, what the fuck are we supposed to do, man? Like, I would think that all they have to do is tell people, like, unless you want to get hit by a train, don't drive through the arms. I think what they're actually gonna have to do is put, like, a fucking, like, security, like, bunker that goes up when the trains cross, or, like, spike strips or something like that. Spike strips won't work? I haven't been in a while, but I always thought it was crazy that, like, the duty-free... Kate, are you still here? Back me up on this one. The duty-free at Peace Arch Crossing from British Columbia into Blaine, Washington, has spike strips in the parking lot. So if you accidentally drive out of the entrance instead of the exit, your tires will explode. Just seems like an insane overreaction with respect to the parking lot design. I get that it would probably cause some problems for the traffic because the traffic is also looped in with the border line. But at the same time, you need the one-way spike strips is kind of insane, man. So people can't speed through the border? I mean, it doesn't work, though, because every once in a while, back in the old days, when there was a lot of traffic going to America, we would be like, wow, this is a big lineup. Let's swing into the duty-free quick, buy, like, 1 bag of pretzels, and then you get to skip, like, 35, 40 minutes of the line because the exit is way up there and the entrance is way back here. We mog you. We mog you. No ult even required, man. Ura finals, here we come. There's really a bitch-ass horse called Naruto Brian? Yeah, man, apparently he's the GOAT. 0%, we take that. That's 600, 600, 600. Huge. OMG NL, I just got the Hot Springs ticket with Majiro McQueen. Hey man, fuck you! You fucker! No, that's chill. I've gotten it a couple times. I just thought it would be funny. I thought it would be funny to react like that. I probably got it on this run as well. They got Seabiscuit in this, John. Seabiscuit would be like the foreign exchange student that would like, he comes to the school and he has so much aura because he's like exotic and you don't even know he's like a turbo nerd back in America. Like he's literally at the Yu-Gi-Oh table in the US. But in Japan, everyone's like, oh, Seabiscuit, he's so Hollywood. How do I get claw machine, chat? In classic year or later, do recreation, and you have a chance to get the claw machine event. It might be senior year or later, I don't know. But I think a classic year feels right. Anyway. You say classic year as if it makes any sense? Bro, that's how they do it in Japan. Junior, classic, senior. I don't know why. I don't know why. In Japan? Well, if you use it against me, I'm going to use it against you. We need to bring year-round schooling to North America. Nah, it's chill. Let kids be kids. That being said, life's a little bit more routine when your kids are in full-time school instead of... Because even when they're in school, they're only in school like... I don't know, like the school year is like 160 days or something like that. It's insane, man. It would be worse for the teachers, that's true. It would be a lot worse for the teachers. I think if you were like a 9th grade teacher in year-round school, you'd probably look for a new career. $180 days, 186 for teachers. That's what I'm saying, man. When you're a kid, you're like, I'm in school all the time. When you're an adult and you look at the calendar, you're like, you're literally in school every other day. Every other day. It's okay. Like, it's not the end of the world, but like, put your belly aching, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. We take these, man. I'm a high school science teacher. I would riot. I mean this in the nicest way possible, okay? And I like, as someone who was a teacher myself, do you think it's fucked up how much science you have to know to be a high school science teacher? Like, I think it's crazy. Like, you have to be pretty fucking great at chemistry to become a high school chemistry teacher. Like, way more than I think you actually need in order to teach high school chemistry. I teach math and that shit is fucked. That's what I'm saying, man. It's wild. Math too? Math is, listen, no disrespect. If you're doing high-level mathematics, it's just Lego. Like, you know what you're doing, right? You just put the fucking shit in the formula and spit it out. The one exception, if you're teaching, like, proofs. If you're teaching proofs, you have to be a polymath. You have to be like the modern Leonardo da Vinci to teach, like, 12th grade proofs, okay? I think you should honestly be able to teach high school chemistry with a bachelor's degree in anything. I don't think, it just seems to me like if you're qualified, if you meet the qualifications to teach high school chemistry, it's like Walter White. If you meet the qualifications to teach high school chemistry, can't like the government find a better use for you? Shouldn't you be working on like, I don't know, like infinite energy or something like that, or developing like a plastic that doesn't get stuck in your blood? You're going through all this schooling just to pass on the chemistry knowledge to students where really like the best of the students are basically just doing it so that they can probably go to med school or something like that, because very few people have a real passion for chemistry out there, which is sad, which is why I don't think they should be exposing you to that after you got the degree to that level. What about biology? You could literally teach high school biology with an 8th grade education, is what I'm saying. Like, as someone who holds a biology degree, you're just reading out of the textbook. Chemistry and math, and physics, you at least have to have, like, your fingers in the dough a little bit. High school biology, you're basically just, it's pretty much like teaching, I'm trying to come up with the most insulting subject, but I don't feel comfortable coming up with another subject because it's too insulting to that subject and not insulting enough to biology. Like I was gonna say, it's kind of like teaching history, but I think teaching history, for the bad students, they're like, oh, it's just memorization. But if you're a good history teacher, you're like enlivening the material and tying it into relevancy in modern life. And then people are saying English, but no, English is not just read a book and write a summary. English is like you answering the questions of your 16-year-old students that why the fuck is Shakespeare still relevant? Oh, would you rather read fucking James Patterson novels in 12th grade English class that they're not gonna make it into the cultural memory? No, bro, because the shit that Shakespeare was dealing with is the same shit that we're fucking dealing with now, bro, and it's written masterfully. Biology, though, as someone with a biology degree, is legitimately like, put the memorization in the bag. That's not to say there's not some joy involved, but... VIP Daniel, did you see that in Alberta, they've made it so that libraries can't lend books to students that are under 9th grade if the book contains romantic imagery, including holding hands? When I saw that, I was like, holding hands? Really? I mean, that was like, holding hands was the lower limit, to be fair. It was also like more explicit content that maybe would make you more sympathetic, though not myself. But holding hands was crazy, man. I was like, you can't read a book about people, you can't read a book where people hold hands until the 10th grade? What are we doing, man? Corner adept. Holding hands. That's not even, like, romantic, man. You ever see Us? Ain't nothing romantic about Us. Sorry, I'm not trying to, we need all the friends we can get right now. I did see the article about how the province of Alberta has more measles cases than the entire country of the United States, which is crazy. But to be fair, the goat of spreading measles could do that just by themselves. There might just be one generational talent that's responsible for that, like the Johnny Appleseed of measles or whatever. So I'm not gonna say that like that's due to systemic issues, even though that's probably what a simple-minded individual would say is responsible for the rise in measles cases. But it could just be one dude, like the LeBron James of spreading infectious disease. We're supposed to want that bitch? I know, man! That's what I'm saying! At least if you're gonna threaten to take over the country, you talk about like Toronto or Vancouver or like, you know, I don't know, the Arctic or something. Alberta? No disrespect, Alberta. We need all the friends we could get, okay? We need all the friends we could get. We love the glue factory. You got the wrong stream then, Aidenomic. You got the wrong stream because she's not gonna be glue. She's got She's got 3 stam sparks from each of her parents, and she's about to win the Ura finals with 600 power, 600 speed, and 600 stam. She's about to be 9-star stam. Incoming. Get ready. Get ready. Can I say I've got one more bone to pick with Alberta, and maybe you could educate me on this. Every other province, 2-character abbreviation. MB, ON, QC, NS, NT, YK, NT, BC. What the fuck is ALTA? What are you doing? What are you doing, ALTA? No, it's not AB. It used to be AB. Now ALTA is showing up everywhere. I'm seeing it all over the place, man. I live here, it's AB. All right, well, you tell people to stop putting ALTA dot. Because it's breach containment. I'm seeing it all over the place. I'm going to start calling my province Brit C. You're going to be Alta? You go 4 letters, we go 5. Brit C. I live in Brit C. And you don't want to go letter for letter with a province like British Columbia. We got a fuckload of characters in our name. The strings limit does not fucking exist. Alberta, what is that? 7 letters off the top of my head? Yeah, 7 letters. Positively diminutive. British Columbia. Now, I'm not starting beef with Newfoundland and Labrador. I'm not starting beef with them. We can coexist because you know what they are? NL. There's a brand synergy there. I'm just saying, you threw the first stone, okay? Musqueam View Street? Yes, sir. I'm supposed to feel bad for that bitch because I don't really know that much about it, but I support it. You ever see that video where the lady says that? That's a good one. That's a classic. No? You know the one. You know the one I'm talking about? There's a lady in front of like a building. She goes, I don't think it's old lady hates Margaret Thatcher. The vibe I get is that there was like a guilty verdict in a court case or something, and they asked her how she felt about it, and she said, am I supposed to feel sorry for that bitch because I don't? That's my understanding of it. Did I already take a level in Firm? I did, okay. In that case, what do you have? We can't get a Hydrate and Gourmand, but you just raw Hydrate I can live with. It's fine by me. Thank you, Librarian. Thank you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. 41s in the chat. 41s. Please, please, please. 3-star stam. A 3-star stam would go fucking... It's not that bad. I need to think about this. I think I can launder... maybe not. I was going to say I might be able to launder this back into a better McQueen, but I don't think I can do that. Nah, I think I got to stick with what I'm doing. Not bad, though. And best Rudolph run ever. That's an 8-star horse. Is that good? Yes. Okay, 1 second. Let's do that up. 200 free points for me. It's decent. Is it decent enough to pull some heat away from Apollo's incredible horse so that I can start farming some more friend points? Not even close. I'll show you. How do I get to my stables, guys? How do I get to my stables? Where's my stable of horses? I'll just wait for you to tell me. They're your veterans. Where do I get the button that says veteran? Enhanced trainee veteran Umamusumes? Oh, I've never been to this screen before. Was my unscouted trainees there? You skipped it? Go back again. Veteran Umamusume, the exact thing you told me to look for. Okay, so let me give it to you straight. Take a mental picture. This is the horse on my profile right now. Bad score, but 3-star stam, it gets a little heat. It doesn't get a lot, but it gets a little bit of heat. So this is like bad horse, good parent. This is like my degen Peloton runs where I'm just trying to, this is the Bene Gesserit right here. There's like 1,000 Austin Butlers. We're looking for my Timothy Chalamet in here. Why not favorite it? Well, because I didn't know that was a thing you could do. How does one do that? Where's the button? It's the carrot in the top. Oh, I didn't even see that was a thing, man. So then the other one, I have a B McQueen that has 2 stars in stam. This is where I need your help. It is, there's a lot of them. The end of this, by the way, is me turning all these horses into glue. Where is it, man? Oh, then, yeah, filter. That's probably a good idea, huh? A 2-star stamina McQueen. Right there. Okay, so I'm going to favorite you. Can I set multiple favorites? Yes, that's beautiful. So now, knowing that, let me just favorite as well, the one that we just did. This is the maintenance part that's like less engaging unless you're actually into the game. So I apologize, but it'll be over in like less than 5 minutes if I had to guess. Turn this off. This is the one we just had. 2 speed, and then 3 stam, 3 stam. Is this like... Is this... acceptable? That's it. Like, is this better as a display parent to put out there instead of the rice shower? It's close. People are saying it's close. It's close. It's probably worse than your rice shower, but better. The problem is, like, my thinking is like, I'm sorry to say this. I feel like it's kind of like, it's 3 stars or bust. Because if you're the 3rd best horse, you never get used. The best horse gets paired with the best guest. And then if you do more than 3 careers in a day, your 2 best horses pair up. So third place is first glue, essentially. Sadly true. Okay. I'm not going to favor you then. But what I am going to do is I'm going to glue everything that's not a favorite. What do I have on for filter? This one. Because and don't glue your team. That's right. But what, they won't let me, right? They won't let me glue my team. Correct. Okay. Oh, there you go. Done, 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 done. You're done. You're done. You're done. You're done. What is this? What is this scheduled? Or selected with an exclamation mark that's strobing. That's on a team? Why aren't the other ones strobing then? Is what I'm asking you. That's the one that's shared on your profile? No, 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 no. I'm not getting rid of them until I run out of room. Wait till you start grinding McQueens like your fella right here. But I don't know which B is the McQueen that I want, man. I do know you guys are glue. Are you glue? I can't remember now. You can hold, click, and figure it out. That's 1. You're trash. You're done. You're done. You're a B plus, so you're definitely done. How about you? You're a B plus, so you're cooked. B plus, you're cooked. B. 2-star speed, you're cooked. B. 1-star guts, get out of my face. 1-star wit, you're glue. You're glue. C plus, you're glue. What, 2-star power? Chat, is this real? Maybe my B rank is on the team. Or maybe because they're favorited, I didn't select them. Your favorited one has a selection. Okay, so we're good. Welcome to Glue. Happy birthday to Glue. You are the weakest link. Goodbye. And then, take me back. Let's make sure we didn't fuck this up. 2-star stam. We're chilling. There you go. No problem. And now this shit lives like a little bit more sane. It's a little bit more sane. A little bit more well organized. Okay. Slash market. Slash market? Slash marker. Oh my god, what have I done to the chat? We'll call that Umid2. And I'm going to